Hey everyone, Sebastian here back with another video for Bluebook Test 1, Reading and Writing Module 1, this time question 13. I think it was lucky number 13, right? We're not worried about it, so let's get started. It's another command of evidence question, as you can see by the nice big chart we got going here. So in the chart right, we have employment by sector in France and the United States from 1800 to 2012. Over the past 200 years, the percentage of the population employed in the agricultural sector has declined in both France and the United States, while employment in the service sector, which includes jobs in retail, consulting, real estate, etc., has risen. However, this transition happened at very different rates in the two countries. This can be seen most clearly by comparing the employment by sector in both countries in blank. Which choice most effectively uses data from the table to complete the statement? Okay, so here the statements here don't actually fit, right? It's just about looking at the data. And what is the hypothesis or the statement, right, that we're trying to support? It is that the transition, and what is the transition? Okay, that the transition happened in different rates in the two countries, and that transition was that agricultural has declined while service sector has increased, right? So in 1900 with the employment by sector in 1950, we want to see the differences in France and the US, right? Because it says it happened at different rates. So in 1900, right here, agriculture in France was 43, service in France was 28, agriculture in the US was 41, service was 31. So kind of similar, so I'm not feeling great about it. By sector in 1950, though, so in 1950, agriculture was already down 32, service was up 35, and then agriculture had dropped a lot in the US and had gone up here. Okay, so that shows a big jump, right, for the US and not so much in France. So I'm going to put a plus here. I'm feeling good about it. So now 1800 with the sector in 2012. So in 1800, they had similar agriculture, right? They both had around 60 and around the same in services. And then in 2012, 3, 2, 76, 80, again, about the same in services and agriculture. So that's not showing a change, or like it's showing a change, but it's not showing that there's a different rate of change for France and the US. For all we know, based off of those, they changed at the same rate. We want to see where they went from not being different to being different, or vice versa. So we're going to say minus for that one. I'm going to cross it off, actually. 1900 we already talked about. Let's look at 2012. We also already talked about there was no difference in 2012. So it's not going to be that one. And then D, 1800 with the employment sector in 1900. So 1800 we talked about, and 1800 to 1900 are both going from same to same. 64 to 43 here, 68 to 41, similar rate of change. France is going from 14 to 28. US is going from 13 to 31, similar rate of change. So it has to be A, right? So this is a nice quick one, relatively, for command of evidence, because I think it's honestly just there's less words for the answer choices. It's more clear and the chart's nice. So in 1900, they were about the same, right? 43 to 41 and then 28 to 31. But then in 1950, the US has undergone a big change where services has jumped up by 20%, and then France has only gone up by 7%, and agriculture has gone down by 27%, and agriculture has only gone down by 11% in France. So it is A, right? And, this is an interesting piece of information, right? That as we've developed, we've gone from being agriculture to manufacturing, and now services has grown. So, just a fun thing to notice with this type of stuff. It can be interesting facts in the data, interesting facts in the passages. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I know I did. And I hope it is sunny where you are. And if it's raining, I hope it's cleaning your windows and watering your plants. Bye.